So we felt we couldn't let Mr. Shrivastava go without our own rapid fire. So let's begin with that. Are you ready?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so let's start. One book you wish every young civil servant would read, but almost none do.
The book which I like to recommend is India That Wonder It Was, written by A.L. Basam. I would not say that people are not reading, but I would say that a small number is reading this book. This book I would recommend for everybody to read, because this really gives a complete picture as to what India was and what it stood for. And it really brings out the real strength of India, the real, the cultural, the spiritual aspect, etc., which is required to be, disseminated all over.
The most unbureaucratic habit you have?
I believe in a principle that you must be a doer. There is a very nice Sanskrit shloka. Actually, the meaning is like this, that there are three types of people in this world. One category of persons are those who, for fear of consequences, will do nothing. Then the second category is that they start doing things, but mid-course, if they confront any problem, they will give it up. And the third category is one who are born doers. Let any amount of obstacle come in their way, they will overcome them and finally reach their goal. So I have seen in my bureaucracy community that most of the people are falling in first two categories.
Right.
I am one who always believed in the third category.
Right, you're a doer.
I always believed I should do that.
Tea in a district canteen back in Karnataka, where you shared so many wonderful memories, or your coffee at India International Center?
No, I always tea in the canteen of a district is always true, because there you will really come across all type of people, very poorer people also, common man. So that gives.
And I think the quality, the heart-to-heart interactions that you have, I think you always enjoy them.
Exactly, that's right.
One monument of India closest to your heart?
This is Bhojpur Temple. That is, about, I think, 60 or 80 kilometers away from Bhopal.
Acha.
So this was the place where if you go and see the Shiva temple, if you go and see how these long stone beams have been taken over there, how this temple was constructed, is something mind-boggling. Plus, nearby, you'll find hundreds and hundreds of shivling, half-finished, semi-finished, that kind of huge rock cities there. That region was ruled by Ahilyabai Holkar, and who was a great Shaivite, as you know, Shiva Bhakta.
Yes.
So that is one monument which always attracts me.
And Ahilyabai Holkar was also responsible for Kashi.
Yes.
And the Varanasi temple.
This Varanasi temple, she actually wanted to construct the temple at the site where the masjid is standing. But Britishers initially, I think, if I am not wrong, initially I think they were thinking on those lines. But that was not possible for political reasons, etc. So finally, she requested the Britishers to allow her to construct a Shiva temple. So the temple, what we are seeing, Vishwanath temple, is actually constructed by Ahilyabai Holkar.
Yes. You've managed so many airports in India. The airport that you love landing to and taking off from?
Obviously, it is Delhi.
Delhi. Yeah. A film that you remember?
The film which I remember is Pakeezah.
Pakeezah.
Because that film inspired me to, go in for Indian Forest Service.
Oh, okay. And in your younger days, or even now, any Bollywood actor or actress or anybody that you love to follow?
I have not been following anybody.
You've not been following.
But,
okay. If you went in the IAS, what would you think you would be doing? What would be your alternate career?
My desire would have been to become a mathematician.
Mathematician.
And pursue that career because mathematics has always fascinated me.
So we would have our own Khan sir, I think, if you hadn't gone into it. One word in any Indian language that captures the sentiment of public service.
Satyamev Jayate.
Beautifully said.
Truth always triumphs.
One thing about today's youth that impresses you?
The youth today is really well informed. And the kind of knowledge that they have got thanks to the internet and various digital facilities which are there. So this has really made them promising. The challenge lies in harnessing their energy for right cause, for constructive purposes.
Yeah, sure. And one sentence you hope the next generation remembers from your legacy of work.
In Ramcharitmanas, Tulsidas was asked by someone that you have written such a big granth. Many people, or most of the people, will not have time to read it. Can you tell me in nutshell what you have written?
Yeah.
So he has said, Parahit saris dharam nahi bhai, par pida sam nahi admai. Meaning is, there is no bigger religion, dharma, than helping others. And there is no bigger papa, sin, than harming anybody. So this is one principle which I would like everyone to follow.
So beautifully said. So typically you've spoken about your IAS journey. Behind a lot of these successes, there are also sacrifices. And what has there been a kind of a personal cost or any regrets that?
One sacrifice which I had to make much against my wishes was when that my father in the last days of his life when he was not keeping good health, I was in the Ministry of External Affairs, extremely busy with my work, traveling inside and traveling most of the time outside the country.
Yes.
I could not, attend personally to him. And of course, he passed away. So that regret's always there in my mind and heart.
The cost
that
of
I
beauty.
should, yes, that I should have spent more time with him.
And now you spend more time with your grandchildren?
Since I'm still working here and the grandchildren are at different places, so whenever they come, definitely yes. But maybe after yes. There'll be occasion to spend more time with them in future.
Yes. You kind of entered the service in about 1978. I don't think there was even a word called the internet in the dictionary at that time. And today we're in the era of artificial intelligence. So you've, I think, kind of been one of those very few people from a position of influence who has seen India really transition. What do you think is kind of the exciting stuff for our country that lies ahead?
Yes, you are right. When we joined service, that time, forget about internet. Even the telephone connections were issue and
Line lagta tha to just get a telephone in the house,
that is
and
one.
everybody used to come.
And
Yes.
second point is long distance calls. One was very difficult to get through.
Yes, yes.
So now from that situation, today what we are finding is a complete different scenario altogether. But my take on this is that the technology we must always harness, use it for the welfare of the society, for the people, and that thoughts would always be there in the mind.
Again, going back to the era where you came in, today the IAS officers who are entering the profession, they're up for scrutiny from day one. There is social media, their Twitter accounts, every mobile has a camera, and they come under tremendous scrutiny. So any advice that you would kind of want to leave your young officers with?
My advice to the young officer is that they should not feel deterred by anybody making unsavory comments about them in the social media. As long as you are doing your work sincerely, you are on the right course, the truth will triumph and people will realize what you are. So one should not be really so much concerned with that, and just focus on your work. That's all.
And we've actually had movies also being made about people wanting to get into the UPSC. Bihar to matlab competitive exams ka capital hai, and there's so many conversation, and there's still an aspiration for the youth to get into UPSC. A lot of things have changed between then and now, but you've successfully managed a career. So for the young students preparing for the UPSC exam, what would your advice be?
These civil services, I.A.S, all services, if anybody is aspiring to join these services, he or she should do only with the service motive. If you have that focus that I am joining this one for serving the society, the country, you will have no disappointment. But if one starts comparing with creature comforts, other benefits, etc., what is available in the market and what they are getting in the civil service, that person will feel disappointed. The civil service definitely provides the minimum which is required for you to have a decent life. I think you should remain satisfied with that. And your main objective should be always the service of the people. That's all.
So beautifully said.